Bonjour from Porto and welcome to another vlog. So we are back to Porto and the vacation in Algarve were amazing. It was so nice to rest, catch some sun. My tan is already getting out because I have been in Porto for a few days now, maybe weeks, and there's not much sun in this time of the year. I don't know why, but it's nerve-wracking. So this video will be about fashion and health because these two things are the things that I do here in Porto. You know, when you live abroad, when you come back home, you go to every single doctor, you buy new clothes and all of the stuff. So now I'm getting ready for an event. The new Elizabeth Frankie store will open today and we will be attending. There will be DJ, top models, catering, drinks, everything that we want and like, and fashion, a lot of fashion. The new collection is out, so we will check that today. So while I'll be doing my makeup, I will briefly tell you about my health journey, what I have been doing, and what I have been discovering, which can help a lot of the girls out there. So girls, I'm with you. If you feel tired, if you cannot lose weight, if you are feeling too hungry, there's explanation for that. I will discuss my case. If you think you are feeling the same, you can definitely approach that to your doctor and try to figure out what it is. Basically, long story short, I discovered that I have POS, polycystic ovary syndrome, and basically it's like cysts in your ovaries that cause hormone dysregulation. But be careful, not everyone that have cysts in your ovaries, they have the POS. For you to have POS, you have to be diagnosed with the cysts, aligned with the symptoms and aligned with some blood tests as well. Symptoms are the presence of facial and body hair, oily skin and acne, have desire for sweets, so you crave sweets a lot, and you have a lot of difficulties to losing weight, and in a more future stage it's very difficult to getting pregnant. So my gynecologist said, okay, you have POS, how we can solve it? We cannot solve it. I'm stuck with this problem for the rest of my life. The only way to solve it is to take off your ovaries, and you will be solving a problem and creating another. So it's better not to do anything, and you can diminish the effects, like, oh my god, I have to do the makeup. We can diminish the effects by doing some laser in case of the facial and body hair. We can take the pill for the acne. And regarding the weights, he said you can go to this doctor for him to help you to lose some weight. I went to the doctor and I lost almost 10 kilos. Basically, when I stopped to take the pills, I would gain the weight again. So it was a time when he asked me to do some intensive blood tests, where I discovered that I am anemic, lack of iron in blood. This is why I feel so exhausted all the time. I was like, I don't know how you can live with this levels of iron in the blood because they are so low. I started to take some pills to solve that. He was like, okay, your organism will take some time to absorb this iron that you are consuming, so give it a little bit of time. He gave 1 year and the levels were exactly the same. I went to another doctor and he said, okay, there's just 2 ways of losing iron, is rather or a bacteria in the stomach or through your period. It was not the bacteria in the stomach because we did some tests for that, and he was like, okay, the only way is through your period. Let's start to take the pill continuously and you will not have your period. I was happy for that. I gave another shot to the iron and I took the iron during 1 more year and the levels were the same. I saw this method online of receiving iron through the vein, and I asked to my family doctor and she said that it was too invasive and it would be better if we try another type of iron first. I was like, okay, let's give another shot to another type of iron. 1 year later, the levels were the same. I want to do it. I want to go to the hospital and take the iron through the vein because this is impossible. He met another doctor through a friend that he was capable of giving me this through the vein. We went there and he was like, okay, but first we have to discover what's the source of this. And I explained everything, what the other doctor did, and we never find out because we thought it was the loss of the blood, blah, blah, blah. And he said, no, there's a cause. So let's do some blood tests. Another round of blood tests, and he told me, probably you are celiac. Celiac is basically the people who are intolerant to gluten. If you are gluten intolerant and you are consuming gluten, your system loses the capability of absorbing the nutrients and absorbing the vitamins. That was why my levels of iron were constantly the same every time that I do blood tests. They would be the same because I was consuming gluten and I'm gluten intolerant. So girls, if you are feeling tired and your levels of iron are constantly the same, probably you are celiac, so go check out. So basically this helped a lot because I was constantly bloated, my belly was constantly bloated, and right now it's not because of the gluten, so perfect. However, we still have the POS, which I knew a girl, she had the same problem as me, and she told me, I went to a very specific doctor, she's specialized on that area, and she basically saw my hormone dysregulation and she passed me some pills that I could take in order to control that, because people with POS, they have more testosterone than the normal girls, and that's why facial hair and all of these things more masculine. She was able to control her hormone dysregulation and she was capable of losing like a lot of weight. Yesterday I went to this doctor and she passed me some tests to do, another round of blood tests. I'm waiting for the results and I'm hoping that she will help me with this hormone stuff. If the men judge you, tell them you don't have as much problems with hormones as us. So shut up. There's no shame of you not losing weight or you're not capable to losing weight. It's because something is wrong with your system, okay? I was talking with another doctor and she told me that I lack of a lot of vitamins, obviously because I was consuming gluten for years and I was taking this vitamin C, vitamin D, B12, and I was not observing anything. So I lack a lot of vitamins, and she told me, okay, for your body be able to losing weight, he must have all of the resources in order to do it. So your vitamins must be amazing, your levels of iron, your levels of vitamin C, D, and B12 should be amazing. So why? Because as I was saying, losing weight is a stress for your body and your body takes it as not a normal thing that is happening. So if my body is already missing the important parts like vitamins, iron, all of those stuff, he's already in surveillance mode. So I started to take a lot of vitamins to everything be back to normal and started to lose some weight also. And please notice that I always had a good diet since my, I don't know, 15 years old. Like my diet was really, really, really healthy. Like I am really healthy and things are coming to a better place now. I'm feeling so much happier with my body and with myself because I'm not feeling so much tired now that I stopped with the gluten. I am taking the iron. Oh, I already took the iron through the vein. After we diagnosed all of these celiac things, my doctor said, okay, now that we know the source, you will stop with the gluten and now you will take the iron through the vein because we already know what's happening with you. By the way, this Dior palettes. This Dior palettes, it's something like chef's kiss. Love it. So now let's change the topic for something more exciting. I have a very, very good news. I will be attending the Milano Fashion Week for the Elisabetta Franchi fashion show, and I'm so excited. Today I'll go to the event and also checking the collection for choose what I'm gonna wear in the show, and I will be in Milan next week. Basically, like, I go to Paris just to leave my luggage, and then I fly to Milan for the show, and then I'll go back to Paris because my second year of my master will start. So from now on is no stop. Okay, guys, I really have to hurry up for the event because my mom wants to go to the shopping first, and I have to meet her. So I really have to rush. So I will show you the results and I will show you the events of the brand, and it will be such a nice evening together with a lot of people that I know. Okay, the final result is this. Very simple eyes and very glowy skin. And now I'll just show you this palette that I told you this is the dream for the contour. You have this for highlighter, here, 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 and a little bit in the forehead. This for the blush, here, and now look at the difference of this one. I'm gonna pass. Wow, so not other side makes a huge difference. I also do is passing the same in the nose to do like a little contour, and I also pass in the lip. That's it for the makeup, and now we will get dressed and go to shopping, and then I will come back home, change, and go to the event very quick. So see you there. We are ready. This is the look. All Frankie except the shoes. They are Valentino, bag is Arte Frankie, and the sunglasses with a Gabanetta. So let's go. Good morning. We are already the next day and the event was amazing. There were so many people and I just enjoyed so much to talk with everyone. The fall winter collection is amazing. I mean, everyone was saying Elisabetta Franchi is killing it in this fall winter. In my opinion, it was so well organized because there was a DJ and the music was amazing. But then when he passed a specific music of Giorgio Armani, then the models appeared. So every time that this music would go on, people knew models are coming, and it was just amazing because the models were passing with the looks from Elisabetta Franchi, Pinco, Hermano Cervino, and every single brand that those stores have. And I mean, it was just amazing. I was so lucky to have my friends there, and we all enjoyed so much. The cocktails were chef's kiss. Now I will come back there because I have to choose my looks for the show. As you know, I'm gonna attend the show in Milan next week, so I will choose some looks. Yeah, I'm so happy, so grateful, and we are getting ready to go to Paris and to Milan. So let's do it. The ultimate goal will be attending Paris Fashion Week. Not this year though, but one day I'll be there for sure. So let's go check some looks. Bonjour. Today we came to the Elisabetta Franchi showroom in Porto, and I'm gonna show you the space. It will see. Oh my god, such a nice sunset that I'm catching. Oh my god, it feels so good. So basically, the collection that we just saw was the Spring Summer 2026. So it's the next summer collection, and I feel so lucky to have this honor and advantage of seeing the next collection 1 year in advance, and I can already have a good notion of the future trends. And I basically gave you a sneak peek of what is going to be the next spring summer collection from Elizabeth Frankie, and I'm already so excited for the next summer because the collection is just amazing. The animal print, it comes again, and I don't know, I can't give too much spoiled because the next week fashion show will be about that. So the collection who's gonna pass in the runway is gonna be the collection that we have now in the showroom. So basically the way how this works is in the showroom, in every single country, they sell the collection 1 year in advance to the owners of the stores, multi-brand stores, or when they do franchising of Elizabeth Frankie stores. So they come to the showroom, they pick the pieces that they want in their store, and they make the order. So the actual Elizabeth Frankie in Italy, they can have enough time so they can produce all the orders until the next summer. Now I arrive home and I have a lot of suitcases to do. I'm gonna do the Paris suitcase and the Milano suitcase because I am almost leaving. In 4 days I will leave to Paris, and then I'll leave to Milan, and then I'll go back to Paris again. So a lot of travel, a lot of luggage. So let's get ready for that and wish me luck, because I hate do and undo suitcases. I hate both, so let's do it. Hi guys, I just arrived to Paris, and you know that I was taking care of my moving because I didn't want to stay in the same place as I was before. And I just have to say that I was really concerned because I was not finding anything as good as the other one. But without showing you too much of my private location, I just want to show you my neighbors. Who knows. It's raining in Paris. It's cold. It says that it's 10 degrees, but it's actually feeling like 6. So I hope with the print view you can see that I'm not lying. It's really cold, but I just have to survive today because tomorrow I'll go to Milan for the fashion week, and I think in Milan the weather it's a little bit better. Still raining, but not as cold as in Paris. Okay guys, I'm back to my room and I have to pack for Milan. So I'll finish the vlog here and I'll start a new vlog in Milan to show you the Milan Fashion Week, and that's it. If you like this kind of content, please like, subscribe and leave a comment below. Bisous, see you in Milan.